Here's a garden update video for you guys. So here's all my beans. We've got 3 varieties. Got one variety of corn. I'm not really babying these ones. If they die, they die. I'm gonna probably plant the rest of the pack whenever I can be guaranteed that there's not going to be a frost. We got all the herbs. Way too many of them. I'm gonna end up having to dry a bunch out. We got the extra duplicate beans and peas. These bean plants, I did prune them because the vines are starting to get tangled up in the pea plants. The bean plants are pretty resilient, and so last year or 2 years ago, I started off growing peppers, but I had set them outside to condition them so I could leave them outside. And a rabbit or a squirrel or something came by and it topped one of the pepper plants off. It nipped the top off. There wasn't any leaves on the stem, so I thought it was going to die. That actually became the bushiest pepper plant that I have. So I'm thinking that maybe cropping these beans, pruning them, taking the vines off. Some of them I haven't done yet, like this one, because it was small. I'm hoping that makes the plant bigger so it has more stems that can produce more. And then we got peppers, we got lettuce, we got onions, we got chives, we got 4 varieties of tomatoes, we got 4 varieties of carrots. I'm excited for the carrots. Last year, the carrot, I only grew one, but I ate it, and it was delicious. Not even comparable to a store. We got over here, I was a bit worried about these, because typically when I get a new seed pack, it'll germinate and sprout within 4 or 5 days. These ones has been a little bit over a week, but we got a couple coming up, and I was worried about maybe I did something wrong with the soil. Maybe it's too neutral. It doesn't have enough nitrogen or whatever, but I think the soil's fine. It's because of that one cucumber right there, it sprout up right away and nothing else came up. But we got orange sun pepper that's coming up. We got a white Lisbon bushing scallion. That's a funny name. And we got a jungle parrot sweet pepper, which I already have a bunch of those trees upstairs. What I'm most excited for is right here, the habanero peppers. We got 2 of them that are coming up. Or that are already up. We got 1 that's starting to sprout. And then the onions. I'm gonna do a lot more of like the onions and the carrots once I get outside. I just want something started so that I can have them, a month or 2 early. The lettuce, I don't really care for. My wife wanted that, and the spinach. But this is how it's coming along. I'm having to go through every other day and pick up random tomato plants that are sprouting. So this whole tray right here was from a compost bin. It's not just compost, I mix soil in with it. But I toss all my tomatoes and peppers in there, what I don't eat, and all the tomato seeds are sprouting, so got to go and pluck those out. I'll have to remember that for next year to not use my compost in my starting soil, so that way I don't have to worry, because I got tomatoes growing too, so I don't have to worry, is this the right variety of tomato that I planted. Then the beans, we got some of the duplicates still growing. I thought the seeds were gone, dead, absorbed by the soil, but apparently not. The cat killed most of the beans, ripped up every corn plant, and this is what I was able to salvage. So we got these little spike strips, and we have to keep them locked up now until we get all these outside. The bean plants, I transplanted them because the roots were starting to come out of the bottom of those plants. I think they're really liking this soil. It's a organic soil mix. I don't know what the numbers are, nitrogen, phosphorus. It's pretty neutral, but what I do is I'll throw coffee grounds in my compost, and then I'll put peat moss on the bottom of these and then on the top for like airflow and moisture, and then ash from your fire pit. It kind of neutralizes the soil. That's the garden update. Hope you guys are all having a good day. Can't wait to get these guys in the ground outside and start eating off them. God bless you guys.